took everything in me to get on live today. So, time to plan our weekly content. And I just want to say that, don't mind me, I'm always touching my hair. It's been quite a week. It's been quite a week. But I got my first crafting and chatting down. I have been trying to make sure, I still think this is a little slanted. Hold on, guys. There we go. Trying to make sure that I get some kind of planning of my content together so that I'm not driving myself absolutely bonkers. Good afternoon. And I've gotten there. I've gotten there. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm looking at what I have written down. So what was y'all last week? We go week by week. So this week here, how did it go for you guys? Like content wise, I think I did pretty well. But I really need to work on not having to jump up in the morning and find something to post, or last minute trying to figure out what to post. My bang is like doing its own thing. But I think she's gonna behave now. So how has it been going for you guys? Do you feel like you've been getting a little more organized with your content? The only reason I think I'm kind of more organized is because I'm now throwing my classes on YouTube, so that's giving me something to post. But for the most part, I've been doing pretty good. I hope y'all have. So make sure y'all let me know. Also, if you have not, like what has been getting in your way? What do you think has been getting in your way of being consistent? And I'm trying to get to the channel so I can see the comments. But as usual, me and social media be kind of out there tussling. Horrible. You've been so lazy. I've been feeling a little lazy, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying my best not to, because this social media thing is a marathon. It's a marathon. Procrastinating and feeling sluggish. Yeah, put it on the clothes itself in the machine. You need to create a challenge for yourself. Seems to be the only way, right? And the challenge is basically content planning. Just that when we name it like a challenge, it just sounds like something. But the same way you sit down and plan out what you're posting for the week, it's basically a challenge. So I'm going to give you guys some ideas. I hope y'all have CapCut. I said it over and over. Make sure you get CapCut. So I went into CapCut yesterday and today, and they're showing you some like videos that are kind of trending, you know, with like people in the picture of somebody in the front dancing or something like that. So something that simple, you could just put a little, I made a video, the video that I posted today on Instagram. All I had to do was upload a video that's a few seconds, change the words. The second part with the guy laughing, they already have that part waiting for you. So when you go to the templates that they have, you just choose the template you want and drop in a few second video. Today's reel that I posted is funny to me. It's hilarious. And everybody who commented on it thought it was funny too. Just change it to match you. So I just put, when people ask me, how do I manage working full time, having a craft business, 4 sons, family, relationship, and then the next part was already there. So literally, it took me a minute or under to create that reel today. So go into CapCut, use some templates sometimes if you don't have ideas on what to post, especially when it comes to certain videos that you notice is trending, that's people using. When you go into CapCut, they're already there. I don't have my other phone. I don't know where I put my old phone. That was the whole purpose of keeping the old phone, so I could record and use the other phone. I have no clue where I put it. So now I gotta search for it, because I would have been able to show you guys. But it makes our lives easier. If you have a video that you're going to upload, that you're going to just speed up like a process video, Then you just go into CapCut, speed it up, and export it. And then you can, even in CapCut, you can do the voiceover. I recommend that you do your voiceover in CapCut, not Instagram, because then Instagram won't allow you to save the sound from it. So when you're about to post that video, right before you press post, you can actually save before you do that, but it won't save the sound. Then if you save it after you already posted on social media, it's gonna save with that Instagram logo. You can go into CapCut, upload the blank video with no sound, and then choose an external sound and use the voice. It's hard to explain, but use the same video you took. But to eliminate all that extra work, do your voiceover in CapCut, and then you could upload that video to all of your social media platforms. It's like, for me, CapCut just makes my life even easier. So for this week, I have 3 YouTube videos scheduled to go out. I already sent my email on Friday letting my subscribers know that those videos are coming out. I already have 5 reels for this week. Because I have the YouTube video, I think I'm gonna record myself making the stuff from the video, 2 of them, not all of them, to upload and just let people know that the video is there again. But I planned out like video content and stuff like that. I already have this week's live scheduled out. So if you can sit down, like for this week, when it comes to content, I'm good, because I already planned it out this week. So this week come in, I'm pretty good. Everything else is a mess, but it's nice to have like something off your chest for a little bit. I have not planned my Pinterest pins, but when I get off of this live, I'm gonna do that. Have you guys been pinning? Have you been remembering to pin? Remember, it doesn't have to be, if you don't have a product to post the same video you're posting on your social media. If there's no specific product or website or YouTube video for you to link it back to your Instagram, so maybe you'll get a subscriber out of that person that liked the video. So none of y'all nobody been pinning. I haven't been pinning either, so don't think, I ain't judging. I have not been pinning, but I want to get back into it because I've already seen the decline from the beginning of the year where I was pinning often compared to now. It's already gone down. So you haven't? That's going to be my, I'm trying to make that in YouTube a little more of a focus for me than just Instagram. I have not gotten to the point to make Facebook a priority. I ain't get there yet. One at a freaking damn. So Instagram right now, and I'm just getting YouTube and Pinterest in on the rotation. When it becomes like second nature, then I'll really focus on Instagram. So take your time. Don't think you got to be consistent all over the board right away. Don't. And if you ever get to a point where maybe you can get an apprentice or pay an assistant or something, getting some help, I've been looking into that a lot, is the next step. Once you feel like it's a lot for you to do, getting some sort of help in some areas is the next step. We got to start think big. Okay, think big. Your monthly views went up compared to last month. Mine didn't. Mine went down. But if I'm consistent, I know it'll go back up. Your lazy engagement. It's hard. It is. It is really hard. I'm not going to lie to you, but we got to do it. But I did notice that I spent a lot of time scrolling. So I'm working on posting, replying to comments, going back and trying to, look through other people's stuff so I could like and comment on their things, and then putting that phone down. I'm doing too much. I wasn't pinning in March that's where I messed up. During the challenge, I wasn't pinning. I would have been real good. I was pinning before the challenge. When the challenge came, nothing. But I'm going to try to schedule it out as much as I can. Also, another thing that I did this week, let me tell you that, I don't know if you guys have paid to boost your post on Instagram. So it's been a long time since I paid to boost a post on Instagram, to promote a post. I think they say boost. So because I'm dropping the classes on YouTube, I said, let me promote the post that I'm doing with the YouTube classes, because one, that's telling people come for something free. They're gonna come. That's gonna get me subscribers and also followers on Instagram. I set it to, I think, 4 days, and I did $25 per day. So I spent $100 on promoting, and it was well worth it. I think through that, I got maybe 300 or 400 new followers. And I think about, let's say 300. I'll say 300. I think it's like a little bit over 300, but not exactly 400. So like 300 followers, and I think maybe 100 subscribers. So I thought about it, and it's like, you haven't boosted in a while. Like basically that is your promoting. So I'm going to give myself a monthly marketing budget. Look at me acting like an adult. I decided I'm gonna do a monthly marketing budget, and that's what I'll spend on promoting posts, but not just random posts. Let me tell you guys that. Think of it as a commercial. Think about a post that you're posting to advertise what you do. So if you just have pictures, make sure you're gonna post a post that has a variety maybe of the items that you make, and also be very clear in the details. Because remember, we're paying, we don't want to waste money at this point. So if we're going to pay, and if somebody sees that, what is going to make them click on that? Come to your page and then actually go back to subscribe somewhere else. So for me, it was free classes. And I had a picture of 4 classes that came up last week. And I let everybody know the link is in my bio for YouTube, blah, blah, blah. So I think I'm going to put aside, I'll say $200 a month. That's what I said I agreed to. So this week, I'm not going to pay to boost the class. Maybe I pay something real small, like $20. I don't know. But the last week, which is the shaker products, I'm going to put in another $100 like I did this time and see how it goes. Also, next month, it won't be classes. I'm thinking maybe like the crafting and chatting episodes, the YouTube episodes, those are the things I'll promote. Or maybe a reel showing a product that I sell. Just make sure it's something where it's going to bring you back followers, subscribers, customers, something. So make sure you're just not just posting like a picture of yourself with no caption. Don't boost those posts. Boost something that's going to bring us back some money. So I decided that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a monthly budget for promoting my stuff. I think I do have a budget, but that's within Etsy to promote on Etsy. I've never boosted any posts on Facebook as of yet, or Pinterest. I just do Instagram. But this time, this was last week, and it ended, I think, Friday. So I think Monday through Friday, I had that post boosted, and it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Also, when you're ready to boost, remember that the more followers you have, the more people to see it. So I think that's why I got so much also. But I could imagine me being consistent every month and boosting a post. It's going to be really helpful. I do feel like my Instagram was kind of stagnant for a little while. Like, it wasn't budging. But I also think that Instagram does that for you to boost, you know? Because they are a business at the end of the day. Tracy, so we were just talking about all of us not really feeling... We're just not feeling it with the content planning, but we're going to try to do better this week. I want y'all to do better. I want all of us to do better. Crafting and chatting, if you ever get a chance to follow along with us, use that as your content. Maybe you're making something. Maybe you made something that we did. Put it in your stories, tag. All of that can be content. You missed it. Post about that. Like, my sisters came over, and when I tell y'all, I screamed at both of them. Because they came over, Janelle was actually working, like, on, she was making a dress, a pair of jeans. The camera wasn't out. So I'm like, what are you doing? Everything is content. Get the camera, let's go. I took pictures of her. Like, I had them, even though it's supposed to be our sister's date and we was going out, I had them creating content. So this week, I actually told them I'm watching them because they have to post 3. I told them to spread it out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I don't see it, that's it for me. I'm not helping them anymore because I can't keep helping you and want more for you than you want for yourself. So they got in trouble this this weekend. They got in trouble. But remember that everything you do is content. Everything. There is, I cannot remember, I haven't used AI yet, right? But I seen somebody speak about AI that you can drop your link, let's say to this YouTube video, and then it'll create about 11 pieces of content for you, like into reels that you can like promote a YouTube video. So I'm going to start looking into using AI somehow to help me with content. It makes me feel like an old lady, just like, oh my God, I gotta keep up with this technology. We gotta do what we gotta do. We got to do what we gotta do. I think we all feel like we need to do better. Actually, I DM'd someone to work with for crafting and chatting. And after we spoke, she told me she feels like it's an honor for her to come on to crafting and chatting. And I'm just like, what? And my sister's like, I don't think you see yourself the way people see you. And for the life of me, it is very hard for me to like see myself the way that people see me. So y'all already know how imposter syndrome goes. I definitely have it. And I think that a lot of us, the problem is we suffer from imposter syndrome. We need to start acting like you are you can't curse on YouTube, right? The sugar honey iced tea. We have to, you got to show that. And the thing is, I sit back and I look at some people and it's like, you know. And I'm sitting here like we got to get it together. But I honestly feel like when people compliment me in the craft print, I'm just like, what are y'all seeing? Because in my head, I don't do enough. I'm not big enough. I'm not there. I have not gotten there. Like, I don't know. I just don't. Imposter syndrome, I think, is my middle name. And my sister was telling me, like, you need to start seeing yourself for what it is you are, who you are, like, and what you're doing. And I think maybe that's a part of us not pushing our stuff out there because we don't have that confidence that we need. And you know, people will be like, fake it till you make it. Like, it's, even if I halfway make it, I can't fake it. Like, I think that's the hardest thing for me. And a lot of times I feel like some of the things that I see people put out there, I don't want to put it out because it's like, are you bragging? Like, are you doing too much? So I have no clue how you would get over imposter syndrome. But I think it's part of the reason why a lot of us are very standoffish with the content. Because we don't see ourselves for who we are. Calibrate your Cricut. Exactly. Record, like anything. Brianne, thank you so much. Like, I don't see myself as some, I don't know. I just don't. I was thinking like maybe because a lot of it to me comes easy for me, so I don't think it's a big deal. As in like just continually making stuff, doing stuff. I don't know. But I think that's a part of why we're not getting our content and stuff out there like we need to. So from now on, we got to start thinking big. We need to start acting big. Like, even if you're not at a certain point, post and act like your products, it's in Michael's. Like, we got to start acting like we're there and pushing that stuff out there, or else we're going to stay stagnant. Like, at the end of the day, it's fun and games, but if we want to grow, we got to do something different. Because right now, most of us ain't really budget. We're at the same point. And it's like, after a year, you look back and it's like, did I grow? Like, I've seen some growth, but for me, it's like, it's not enough. It's not significant enough for me to realize a year, like, last year I was here. I could look back a few years and see a big difference, but we got to start thinking big. And don't think like the craft print, you're there, all of us. When I first started, I wasn't necessarily like thinking big, but I definitely was doing more, putting out more. Like, I think I had like, I don't have an attitude of I'm thinking about what everybody's how people feel about me. I still do stuff. I do not consider like, oh, this person is gonna hate on me. Like I don't let those things bother me. But I definitely don't see myself as someone for people to look up to or something like that. Like I don't know why it's hard for me to see that, but I think I need to figure that out. Maybe it's deeper than we think. Who knows? But we need to get it together if we want to grow, because time is going to go by and we're going to regret not doing everything that we should have done to grow our business. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, thank you so much, Jamie. What are your goals for posting next week? And think about it and really do it. I know that we say we're lazy, we're tired, everything is going on, but we want to grow it. We want to grow our business. So we got to figure something out. Even if it is like, let's say you get off work and you just dedicate 1 hour to crafting. You don't have to stay up all night long. In that 1 hour, you're either practicing a project or making something or making an order, but make sure you're recording and taking pictures in the process. And there goes our content. But the excuses got to stop. Like, we got to stop. Like, if it is to a point where it's too much for us to do, then stop the business. Like, put everything away. We got to start thinking, you know what? I don't have a lot of time, but I'm going to dedicate this little bit of time. Instead of us just saying, I'm busy, I'm tired, I can't do it. And I'm part of that. Believe you me, I'm part of that. This week, we got to get out of our head. Like, dead serious. Starting to notice. Right. And celebrate all of your wins. I usually don't. I'm not going to lie, because when I get to a point where it's like 1,000 more followers and I'm like, well, that's nothing to celebrate. Like, calm down. Like, I got to stop. Celebrate every friggin' thing. Like, celebrate everything. Right now, I'm waiting for, I think I'm at about 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. So when I hit 10K, I'm going to actually celebrate. I think I'm going to do a giveaway. No, I am going to do a giveaway. But like, actually make an announcement. Make a big deal out of our accomplishments. Like, for real, for real. I know people say, like, if you don't do it, nobody's going to do it. In my case, I find that the people around me celebrate me more than I celebrate myself, which is horrible. So this week, we got to start thinking big. We got to start doing better. Seeing me clear, because I'm looking at this computer and it is fuzzy. Because I'll talk the whole time y'all ain't even seeing me. What's going on? Y'all seeing me clear? $200 followers in the last 2 months organically. Nice. Listen, even if it's not organically, child, once you gain them, you gain them. Oh, well, I mean, unless you're paid for followers. But even then, people celebrate that shit. There's people out here celebrating any old nonsense. But we got to remember to celebrate ourselves. Give ourselves credit. Like, sometimes you reach a goal and then all you think about is what's next. Stop. Enjoy it. Give yourself credit for what you've done. You worked hard to get there. And then move on to the next goal. Right? So that's where we need to be. So let's talk about our plans for our content for the week. Instagram. So we're going to go platform by platform. Friday and Saturday, I was up till 3 a.m. and I could have used that time to work on content, but nope, I just laid around watching movies. I need to start using my time. Me too. If it's not binge watching some stuff, it's scrolling on Instagram or TikTok. And then I sit down, I'm like, yo, you literally sat here for 2 hours and scrolled? You know what you could have done in that time? So time management is definitely one of the things I try to work on every day, because distractions are real. So when it comes to Instagram, how much do you plan on posting this week on Instagram? Let's go. So for me, let me tell y'all, IG is 2 times a day for this week. So because I have 3 classes coming out on YouTube, I'm going to have the class and some more content that I want to promote. So for me, IG is 2 per day. And my pen wants to act up. Lovely. Lovely. And I just bought one pen. So what's you guys' goal for this week for Instagram? We're gonna do platform by platform. I'm trying to get this pen to work. It's just in and out, in and out. Tyler! Nobody? Hey, Craft Boutique. What are your Instagram goals, guys? Pass me this stack of pens. Thank you. Let's see. See if this one works. 2 times a day. 2 days a week. So just those 2 days, you're gonna do 2 per day? Tracy, the only person got IG goals for this week. Where y'all at? Infinity? Tracy? Kai? The Craft Boutique? Jamie? Ivy Rose? Lakeisha, what's going on? Ro? What's y'all goal for this week for Instagram? One time every other day. You have no goals for this week? Okay. I see you start bringing out stuff. Why isn't your goals for this week to post about the things you've been, I seen you post in your stories that you have your items on Etsy. Why don't you make the post about that? 2 a day on IG, Brianne? Good. I'm doing 2 per day for Instagram. Lakeisha, where you at? I'm gonna do the same for Pinterest. And for anybody posted on Pinterest, what's your Pinterest goal? My Pinterest goal is gonna be 2 per day also. Four times this week for Instagram. What about Pinterest? Getting crafty with it. You came in just in time. What are your goals for Instagram for this upcoming week? My goal is 2 per day. We have a few people doing 1 per day and a few doing about 3 or 4 per week. 10 this week for Pinterest. Yeah, that's that. I'm going for the 2 per day for Monday through Friday. And I find Pinterest the easiest because it's just one image. Just link it back. Oh, Tavon. Yeah. Could you look around and see if you see the charger for this?
The charger is black, right?
Yeah. Also, you see my old phone? It's missing. I need to find it. Getting crafty with it at least 1 per day. Also, I'm limiting myself to these lives. I'm gonna do 1 hour. I did say I want to work on the Cricut, so after I finish this live, I'm gonna go on Instagram with 1 more hour of just me blinging. It's gonna be once per week, like blinging and get that done, and then back to work. Do I have tutorials on Pinterest? I do. There is one here on YouTube. You're gonna go live on Friday. Nice. Nobody else have any Pinterest or Instagram goals, guys? My thing is about to die, my laptop, and I don't have that second phone. I don't know where it is.
Is one of these the charger for it?
Oh yeah, I forgot I put everything in there. Do they have a back in that drawer to the base to plug it into?
No.
Are you just joking? Gonna go for 10 to Pinterest. Yeah, Pinterest is pretty easy.
Is this one it though?
Yeah. Just go check my video if you're not sure how to create the pins, how to pin the pins, or even how to use them to promote your products. I have that video here on YouTube to show you how to do it. I just need another base to plug it into. Check, you don't have one. 2 times per week for Pinterest, right? 1 live on Instagram. And with the live, you can just go live working on an order. If you go live just working on an order, that way you don't have to think about it and just... Where was it?
On the charger? If you use the base that it was charging on.
Do it for me. The darn phone was on the charger. I'm going crazy. What was I saying? It was shaking. Go live on Instagram working on an order. That way you don't have to think about what you got to do, what you're going to do, and just answer questions as they come along. You could have it as like a work with me live. And I've seen people do work with me in silence. So they turn off the comments and they're just working while people are just watching them. So even that is helpful. But showing your face to your customers, I'm telling y'all, is helpful. Me going live, talking to people, having people know that, you know what, even though I feel like she's a little further than me, she can relate to me. Like, we're the same. A lot of my crafting community comes from me showing up and showing my face, talking to people. Like, it ain't just like, I was going to say Guns N' Roses around here. It ain't like roses and whatever the hell the saying is. It ain't sweet. The same thing, the frustration, the no time, the annoyance, the having a job, working, trying to figure it out, don't know what I'm doing, don't know how to do it. I'm in the same damn boat. I woke up this morning with a whole list of stuff that I was going to do and be so productive. I did get some done, but I was scrolling and doing nonsense. And then I found out one of my videos didn't upload, and I had to re-edit the video to upload it. Then I had to delete the one on YouTube and put it back up there. So that slowed me down. It's a mess, but you can still get stuff done in the midst of the mess. In the midst of the mess. So, back to what we was doing. We did our IG goals, we did our Pinterest goals, and I hope y'all are writing this down. For anybody that have a YouTube channel, what are your goals for that too? Twice a week getting crafty with, you should. I'm telling you, Pinterest is great to promote your stuff. YouTube this week is 3 videos, which I already have scheduled out as premieres. I want to do at least 5 reels. And of course, 1 live, which is Sunday, every Sunday. I got stuck in limbo and deleted. These social networks are the pits sometimes. I also have crafting and chatting for Instagram. So that's my 1 live. And then I pop up, at least I try to do like maybe once a week, a lunch break live. And also, even though I love to plan a series, like crafting and chatting, you know the schedule. And every Sunday, you know, I love a series. But also, it can be overwhelming. It is real great because people already know. It's like, I don't got to ask. Most likely she'll be there. If she's not going to be there, we'll see some kind of post saying today's live is canceled. It's great, but at the same time, it's not necessary. So if you just want to do random lives, because listen, my life is too hectic to be planning these things out and things come up, do that. But just show up. You got to show up. You got to be present. Let people see who's behind the business. If you feel like, Shonda, I'm not sitting in front of no camera, it is just not me, show them hands working. Show a video of your work. That's it. They don't have to see your face. Let people see what you're doing. Ask some questions. You just answer those questions, and that's it. Right. That's another thing. If you do not get your YouTube videos out, just make sure you're uploading those shorts, which are basically reels for YouTube. They're just named shorts on YouTube. Those still count as views. Upload those here. Sometimes I'll upload to Instagram and just run. And it's like, come on, stop being lazy, girl. Upload that same video to Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, everybody and their mother. That's all you have to do. Now, even though I say it like that, it's like, it's all you have to do. I'm talking to myself. So don't think I'm just telling people. It's easy, do it. I'm talking to me too, because I keep saying just do it, and I don't. Sometimes I'll post to Instagram and TikTok, or Instagram and YouTube, and forget the others, and just totally disregard Pinterest. So I try to remind myself that one piece of content can be posted on all of these platforms. So let's remember that this week. And again, everything is content. That's all we got to remember this week. Everything is content. Post everywhere. Oh yeah, and don't forget, think big. Think big. Think big. Act like you already have 100K followers. Act like you already have 100,000 YouTube subscribers. Act like it. And that don't mean like lying with different stats and stuff. No, just treat like yourself like you big, like you are that person. You are meant to be in the room with everybody else. And I'm talking to myself too, don't worry. So this imposter syndrome, we gotta figure out a way to get over it and get out. I can't curse, but I be cursing. So you just see me whisper the word. We gotta get it done. We have to get it done. Today, if you could sit down and take an hour, for instance, I'm gonna go live on Instagram just blinging some more for an hour. Use that hour to plan what you wanna post. I'm telling you, sitting down and planning out that content makes life much, much easier. So does CapCut. Utilize whatever CapCut have. If at the time you can't make new content, just for the week or whatever, let's say 4 days, grab 4 templates out of CapCut and throw your video or your pictures in there, and there you go. You can't record content right now, use some photos. Just make sure you're using carousel photos. Just get the stuff out there. Nobody's gonna know what you sell if you don't show them. You making eggs?
Yeah.
You make me some? Turn your fire down.
Well, I'm not turning it off.
So let's get it out there. Let's get it out there. That's it. Like Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok. Me and TikTok ain't that much great friends, you know. But I'm gonna try to do 1 per day for TikTok, whatever I post on Instagram. And also, you can have a platform that you're more familiar with, because as y'all know, for me, it's Instagram. TikTok, not so much. YouTube is starting to be a runner-up for Instagram for me, where it wasn't. Like, I was ignoring my YouTube channel. But now I'm comfortable going live here. I'm uploading way more often than before. I'm finally seeing some real growth on YouTube from being consistent. I don't really think that my lives have made a big difference, but I know it's made a difference, but it's not like a large, crazy difference. But showing up has been a little helpful. I am starting to think of different content other than like classes, like where I could sit down, like how I did the list of the themes that we could use that aren't trademarked, like different stuff like that for YouTube. And just showing a little more of me on YouTube like I do on Instagram. So I'm working on that. I don't understand anybody's algorithm. I'll tell you that for a fact. No one. I feel like all of these platforms, I feel like all of these platform algorithms change up so much. I don't even stress it. I know they say you should study it and know what's going on. I really don't. I just post my content. I don't know. If you're looking for somebody that's going to give you the strategy and what you're supposed to, it ain't me. I'm going to tell you how to craft and make a project. I'm going to encourage you to keep going, to be consistent. But if I could tell you the formula for all these platforms, you get kicked off if you listen to me. I have no idea. What I do is just be consistent. I know, right? It's like they sensed my attitude when I got aggravated from the thing. But I just be consistent. That's it. I just try to be in every platform that I'm really consistent on, not just 2 weeks. I see growth. So for me, my strategy is consistency for everything. You feel like you can't set a goal until June. That's the only time to post. The Craft Boutique, can you post some old orders? Did you see my post on Instagram? Create posts like that in CapCut. It could be like you just going to work. You can post, like, create different funny reels talking about working as a teacher and not really focusing on your business as much until June gets here. So you can use that as, let me tell you, teacher content is really good, really popular. You know what I'm saying? Talk about how you maybe use your crafting skills in the classroom, even if it's not an actual product or project that you're doing. So these last couple of months, your content could just be talking about that, waiting for the year to end to get into more crafting. You can't really craft because of your school schedule. So you can kind of create content like that. Like, say you take a picture at your desk and it's like you're waiting, like, make that into a meme. Me waiting for June to come so I can start crafting more. Me waiting for the school year to be over so I can focus on my craft projects. So all of that could kind of be content where people know you're a crafter. They know that you can't craft as much because of your profession, but it's coming. So you can actually make all of that into content. Yeah, so try to utilize that, because even if you're too busy, like if your page is real stagnant, you lose followers, because it's like, why am I following you if I'm not seeing anything? You're not posting anything, so why am I following you? They're not gonna say, "Oh, she's on break. I'll reach back." Most people, I usually, there's like maybe twice a year, I'll go through my followers and look, like if I see someone I haven't posted in months, I unfollow, because the reason I'm following you is to see things on my timeline. So just create anything, like old pictures, what you used to do in the beginning, things like that. Like you can still post some kind of content until you're able to post the crafty content that you want to do for the summer. So I hope. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I sure did. I sure did. Anybody else? Do you feel like you're not sure what kind of content to post? We have how you decorate the craft room. Right. Another 20 minutes. And let's use that to help each other out with content. Okay. If you're posting too far apart, I don't know anything about TikTok. But I would say that with TikTok, you want to post often. Um, I saw growth, real growth on TikTok, I think when I started. Compared to now, I don't see the same growth, but I also don't post every day either. How often do you post on TikTok? And also, when you, let me tell you, I saw somebody talk about TikTok posting and they was recommended like a few times a day. That ain't happening for me. Shop with me content this weekend. Right. Or even a funny meme. So I just recorded like some products in Michael's, and I went to Joann's and I did my sister, well, we did like I recorded me going up the escalator and just in the store. I'm going to turn that into like just easy content, like meme worthy content. At least once or twice a week. That's actually good in my standard. Again, I don't know their algorithm, but I don't even post that often on TikTok. But I would say TikTok is a lot of people want to laugh and they want to learn. Those I see make it the furthest. So let's say you're working on something and you're teaching someone a technique, what product to use, things like that. Those do well on TikTok, but you got to be consistent. And I've seen people say like TikTok kind of really control your algorithm. So we might do all of that and still want to pull our hair out. But the most part is being consistent. So if you post once or twice a week, just keep that up for a good while. Don't switch over to once a month. Keep it at that same pace unless you go up. So that's what basically consistency is about. You don't necessarily have to always post once a day. Just be consistent. If you disappear, make sure you come back. Don't disappear too much, but just be consistent. And being consistent doesn't mean I did that for a month, I don't see no growth. Consistency could be 6 months straight of doing that, and then you see growth. For me, I saw growth on Instagram after years of being consistent. I saw growth on Etsy after years of being consistent. It did not happen for me overnight. Next year actually makes 10 years since I've been posting on Instagram on the craft print. It wasn't a craft print before. It was just me randomly posting. And I don't think the craft print, people didn't really recognize me until maybe 2019. My Etsy shop, I probably got one sale every 3 months when I first started. And that was like 2 years straight maybe. But just being consistent, adding stuff up there. Like when I started, I was selling everything in the kitchen sink. Everything. But being consistent can take a while. No, consistency does not mean every day. You want to consider yourself consistent, just not posting every day. Yeah, it doesn't mean every day, because you could just throw random anything out there, but just showing up at a... Taj? Oh, that's the... I think that's the exterminator. Tell him I don't need it. They scream something. Is it a package? I thought it was the exterminator. Anywho, y'all. So, it is a package. Consistency don't... Who ordered something? Tyler? Consistency don't mean every day. It just means you're keeping up a certain pace. So consistency for one person could be every day. Consistency for another multiple times a day. Consistency for somebody else is always doing 2 or 3 times a week. So it's Tyrell. Tyrell ordered something. He didn't tell me he was ordering something from Amazon. He probably forgot to change his address on Amazon. I have to send him a package anyway, so don't mind me, guys. I think my child ordered... Oh yeah, I think... Is this a game?
Oh, it's like a chip that you put inside, like...
All right, I'm gonna make a package for him and we'll send it to his base.
Put inside, like, consoles.
Okay, he forgot to change the address. All right, so consistency can mean anything. It's just keeping that pace. Think of it like that. Consistency is keeping that pace. And you decide on the pace that you want to keep up. For me, honestly, I always want my consistency to be at least a minimum of posting once per day everywhere. Even if I skip a day, I don't stress myself out. It's fine once I'm like keeping up, once per day. And I don't count my weekends, guys. My weekends is my free time. If I choose to post on social media on the weekends, it's a plus. But for me, it's Monday through Friday, like business days. That's just me. You can choose, hey girl, you can decide on, what you want that to be. So we have about 10 more minutes left into this live. Does anybody need any tips on content? If you're not sure how to do it, what to do, what to post, you just don't even feel like you know what you're doing. Ask for some advice. I never have a problem with answering people's questions, whether it's now, whether it's later. Even if you're watching the replay and you want to throw a comment in here, I do check my comments on YouTube. I try to check it every day and respond to everyone as much as I can. So any questions, any comments, any concerns? Do you feel like you want me to give you a goal to set for yourself for the week? I'll throw out a number there for you. But at the end of the day, we gotta want it. Like, if we want to see the growth, it doesn't matter who helps or who doesn't help. we got to help ourselves. And we got to want it more than anybody wants it for us. It's not going to happen if you don't want this for you. And it's not easy. I know sometimes people think, oh God, I don't have no help. I don't have this. I don't have that. If you still want it, you just got to work around whatever it is you have to deal with. It is hard. It's definitely hard. Definitely hard. How to cross post at all your platforms at the same time. Opening up those apps one at a time. I do not schedule posts. I schedule only Pinterest through Canva. But other than that, I go to Instagram, I upload a video, I open up TikTok after, upload a video, then I open up YouTube. So I don't do this. There's no way to post one where and it'll post everywhere. That doesn't exist yet. So I just go in one at a time. Thanks, Tracy. I just go in one at a time. What I'll do is I'll just, like Instagram, you can put the reels in and just save them as, you know, save it and don't post it. So just have it ready. It's not time consuming if you have everything ready. So let's say I log in, I wake up in the morning, I already have my content for tomorrow, right? I'll go to Instagram, I already have it saved, just go to it now, post it. Open up YouTube, make sure you just copy and paste your caption and just paste. It's not gonna take that long if you have everything ready and waiting for each one. What you can do is, like, when you wake up in the morning, try to give yourself a routine where you dedicate 10 minutes to getting everything up on your social channels. That's what I usually do. So I get up in the morning, go brush my teeth, wash my face, whatever, get my tea, and then like give myself a certain amount of time to get all the stuff up there. Then you could come back in later to check on comments, or maybe the nighttime you want to post at night. Give yourself like 10 minutes to have that ready. But these have to be prepped and ready to go to post. If you're creating and then posting, that's definitely going to be time consuming. Reposting of hashtags, copy and paste. I copy and paste everything. You can't copy and paste from one platform to another. How come? It doesn't let you? Yeah, like if you put it in your notepad and then copy from there, you could even like type up your captions ahead of time, a week ahead of time if you wanted to. But if I type it in Instagram, I copy from Instagram and then I paste it in TikTok, I paste it in Pinterest, I paste it in YouTube, I paste it Facebook, it automatically posts over there. But I usually copy and paste into all of the platforms. Also, lately they've said like the whole 20-30 hashtags is not necessary. They're recommending 3 to 5. I don't even know the number, but I do copy and paste my entire caption. The only thing I try to make sure I tag in is if I'm tagging someone, maybe it won't if it's copy and pasted. So I'll just go to the tag and make sure I type in the person's name to tag them originally. I don't know why it's not letting you. You can't copy and paste from Facebook to Instagram? I don't do a list of I don't do a list of hashtags because a lot of my posts are real different. So I only use sometimes 3 to 5 hashtags. So it's always the craft print and then whatever it's about. Batman cake topper, paper crafting, like Cricut created, something like that, and make it simple. So something like your business name, you could have that hashtag with your captions to copy and paste, and then you just type in the other ones. I'm not sure why Facebook won't let you copy, but if that's the issue, copy and paste. Don't do Facebook first. From Facebook to IG. So you can copy and paste for Facebook. So that same that you have stored, just keep pasting. I don't know how come it's not letting you, but usually I just paste on every platform when I open it up. Do you know the platform that didn't let you? I don't know why it would do that. You know what? I have not checked my emails. I am so behind on checking emails. Somebody messaged me on Etsy and I just couldn't even believe it. I think they wanted 400 sneaker boxes. I'm hoping that they changed their mind. I said, what? I don't even know how long that would even take me. But try post into Instagram first and copy it and paste into the others. But I haven't really had an issue with another platform telling me I can't paste it. I don't know why that is. That's a little odd. Yeah, I hope they change their mind, because 400. I be going crazy when somebody order over 12. 400. And also my mind started thinking, is this real? Like, you gonna order this and make me make it and then try to tell Etsy that it was a fraud and get your money back? I don't know. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep y'all posted. 5 more minutes, and then also I'm gonna go do my relaxing blinging on Instagram for an hour. I think that's gonna be my new thing. After I come off of this live, I'll bling for an hour. So hopefully I get to finish this darn Cricut quick and throw it back up there. Give it a try. Yeah, try it out. Try it out and see. When it comes to that, let me tell you something. I'm not like amazing with technology, but I'll be quick to Google something or ask like the other day I told my son, I got a speaker, like my job have a catalog. When you hit an anniversary, you could choose something free, and I chose this like wireless bar speaker, and I'm just struggling, and I'm calling my son like, it won't work, I can't link it. He came and he's like, Mommy, you didn't even turn it on. I felt like a fool. I said, this is how I used to feel with my mother. It happens. It happens. It's okay. We can learn. What is going on with this here? We can learn. Whatever, let me tell you, technology comes around. It's new to you, but take your time in learning it and we'll get it. Even if we feel a little old having to deal with it, we're going to get it. Like this whole AI helping with your captions, with your Instagram, writing your email. I have not touched AI, nothing. I have not even tried to generate an image with AI. I haven't looked in its direction. Right now, I'm feeling like an old lady. Like, this is too much for me. I don't know if I'm ready for this technology just yet. I haven't touched it. The goal is to learn a little something to help me out, but I haven't touched on any AI yet. Like, nothing. I do want to see how it would help me generate different content from one video, but I haven't touched it yet. Editing, I use CapCut to edit. You can go in, so also you go to the hashtag CapCut on Instagram, and there's Instagram pages dedicated just to helping you learn how to edit in CapCut. That is how I edited myself, like doubled my body in videos from watching other Instagrammers whose focus is teaching you about CapCut. On TikTok also, but CapCut is free, but you can pay for Pro. It gave you anxiety. Watch a few videos. At first, I'm like, what is this? How am I gonna get this? And this is not for me. When you feel like that, close the app. Come back at a time where you're a little more relaxed and ready to take in some learning. Because I know how it is. There's been things, the silhouette, this is my 3rd silhouette. I gave away the first 2 because I never had the chance to sit down and come learn the darn machine and just finding the time. So on a day where you're a little clear-minded, watch some videos. Don't try to jump in and do nothing crazy, because that's when we overwhelm ourselves. Find something simple. You can go into CapCut. They have templates already made. So don't go in to edit your own video first. Go to a template. Once you find a template that you like, you can put use template, and all it will ask you is to upload either your videos or your images. That's all you have to do. If you have to change a caption, that's it. Save the video. Do those first. Use the templates first, then come back to like actually editing and doing your own stuff, and it'll be helpful. Canva have lots of templates in there. So today I want you to go in and try out some templates. And I'm telling you, that'll ease the fears of using CapCut a little bit. I have it downloaded and gave me a little, yeah. So just go in a little bit and do that. Yeah, try CapCut's templates. I'm telling you, it'll make you feel a little bit. My sisters, they're not good with posting, technology, creating content. And yesterday, when we went out to eat, I sat with them a little bit with CapCut, just a little, and it eased their anxiety. Like, they literally, like, don't. I stressed them out because everybody got yelled at yesterday because I'm tired of them asking me for help but not doing the content. But it's really helpful. Just go in and just play with those templates first. And tell me, when we come back next week, tell me how you feel about it. The chat GPT, yeah, that's what I want to learn. I got to figure it out. You're welcome. So, Tracy, have you used the chat GPT before? I got to try it out, man. Every day you turn around, it's something new to learn. It's something, a new platform, a new this, a new that. Like, they don't give us a break. And it's frustrating. Believe you me, I know it's frustrating, but take your time. Take your time. And don't let anybody rush you. Even if you come on here and you're like, oh my God, y'all are doing 1 per day. Don't even worry about that. I wasn't always doing no 1 per day. You wasn't getting me to always do 1 per no damn day. I didn't even want to. As times go on, my goals have changed and increased, then decrease, then increase again, then decrease. So take your time, move at your own pace, but just make sure in the process as we go, you're growing as you go. A few times I haven't. I gotta try it. All right, so I hope you wrote down your goals. I'm doing at least 1 piece of content per day for most of my platforms. Instagram, YouTube, Shorts. I have 3 YouTube videos coming up this week. So just try. Your pace of consistency is what I want you to try to keep up this week. We're going to check back in next week, Sunday, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to spend an hour for us just to talk about planning our content and giving ideas. You have questions, ask me. I'm going to answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you I don't know the answer. If I know somewhere for you to find that answer, I'll tell you that too. So that's what I'm here for. We're going to grow together. Okay? Even if we end up pulling each other's hair out, we're going to grow together at our own pace. Right? That was supposed to be more inspirational, right? Because this surely ain't inspired me the way I said it. We're going to grow together. We're going to grow. We're going to get this, and we're going to get to where we got to go. That was much better. That was a lazy inspiration just now. I don't know what that was. But we're not going to be lazy this week, okay? We're not going to be lazy this week. I'm getting my energy back. Let's get the energy up. We're going to post. We're going to be consistent. Okay? Okay. So I will see y'all back here next week, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to get our shit together. I promise you we're going to get our shit together. I promise. Peace in the Middle East. I'm about to go, if you're on Instagram, I'm about to go live on Instagram while I try to finish up this project that I'm working on. I'm giving myself 1 hour and then get off. I'm timing myself from now on. Get off. And then for the rest of the day, I have to work on orders and whatever content I didn't finish out. So I hope y'all have a productive week, and I'm going to see anybody else over on Instagram, and I'll see everybody else next week, Sunday, as we plan our content. You got this. Okay, sugar cakes? We got this.